Hi everyone, welcome to the C-Line Workout. I am Richard Wolff, President of MedFitness. We are a strength training studio located in St. Charles. To learn how we make our clients' lives better, visit medfitnessprogram.com. Tonight we're introducing our C-Line Workout. This is a full body workout centered around spinal fitness. So my intention this evening is that we prepare you for that first workout. So there are 5 things we're going to walk through that will help you to get the most out of that first workout and every workout thereafter. So let's dive right in on number 1. The first thing you should know is that this is an introductory workout. What does that mean? There are things that will happen in your first C-line workout that aren't happening in your A and B line workouts. What would that look like? Number 1, we have to get the right settings on the machine. So this is a little bit of a guess initially as we see how you perform the exercise in different positions, but we will get the right settings on the machine. Number 2 is that we are again guesstimating the start weight. We're using data from the A and B line workouts that you've done for years to estimate a starting weight on the C line. So the weight itself is not intended to be incredibly demanding the way the weights are on the A and B line workout. This is an introductory weight, so we need to give you a chance to do the third thing we're going to do, which is to practice your workout skills. You have to practice what is the right form on these new movement patterns. You have to figure out, with my coaching, what is the right range of motion, how to move through the transitions. All these nuts and bolts, which are critical, have to be practiced so that you can learn how to apply that knowledge and develop that skill over time. So this is, again, not like the A and B line workouts in that it's not going to be as intense initially. We have to go through these introductory steps so that we can gradually increase the training intensity over time. Now, the good news here is you're going to be with me the whole time. These are going to be scheduled one-on-one workouts by appointment, so you're basically getting a big upgrade. You're currently paying for small group training, which for many of you is $25 to $30 per session. Our one-on-one is $50 to $60 per session. We're not going to charge you more for that one-on-one session. We're giving you this as a way of getting you started on the C lane. So that's the good news. You just have to be open to my coaching as we go through this process. So point number 1, it's an introductory workout. We're doing a lot of behind the scenes things to prepare you for that workout. Number 2 is that these are new movement patterns. You're going to be training your whole body, of course, but you're going to be moving in ways that you're not moving on the A and B line. So this is naturally going to generate some delayed onset muscle soreness, otherwise known as DOMS. This doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. It doesn't mean that you've injured yourself, but it's very likely, as it was when you first came in and went through your free trial workout, that you're going to go through a workout with me. It won't be super demanding, but it'll be our first step, and then it'll gradually get more challenging, but you'll have some early delayed onset muscle soreness here that is just due to the fact that we're doing new exercises. So don't let that scare you. It's a normal part of the process, and over time that will diminish. You'll be able to work very hard and not have to have sore muscles because of that workout. And most of you know that because you've been through that on both the A and the B line workout. So number 2 is that you're practicing new movement patterns. You're going to have some soreness. Don't let that worry you. That will diminish over time. Number 3, you're likely going to feel kind of awkward on these new exercises. And if you think back to when you went through your first free trial workout, your ability to manage the movement patterns and kind of move smoothly and do the exercise properly felt a little bit impaired, or you felt like, boy, I'm just not very good at doing this. And that's normal when you're practicing new movement patterns. And so this sort of awkward experience, again, is going to be short-lived because you're going to be practicing these activities. And this is why it's going to be important just to be open to the coaching that I give you. Again, overwhelmingly, everyone's good about taking the coaching that we give, but this is a time when you really want to be listening and paying close attention and be very responsive to everything I'm telling you from a form, speed, range of motion transition standpoint. You will get better at these movements because most of them are actually what we describe as rotary exercises, where we're rotating around an axis of rotation, working a single muscle group. So it's going to feel like some of those rotary movements on the A-line where you can sometimes be a little bit choppy. That will diminish, that will go away. The key message on this guy is be 100% open and listen to what I'm telling you when you're on these new exercises. Number 4, we're going to be working your muscles directly. Now, what do I mean by this? Don't you work your muscles directly on the A and B line workout? You do it both directly and indirectly. There's 2 ways you can work a muscle. You can work it by targeting just a single muscle by itself, or you can do a movement pattern that works other muscles at the same time. So let's talk about the chest press on the A line that so many of you love, the one where you're pushing forward with your arms. That's a chest exercise, of course, but it also involves the shoulder joint and the shoulder muscles. It also involves the muscles on the back of your upper arm and the elbow joint. So we've got multiple joints, multiple muscles, but we're targeting the chest. So that's an indirect way to work a muscle group. Many of the exercises on the A and B line are like that. They indirectly work a target muscle. So here, most of these exercises on the C line are going to work the muscle directly. So we're going to get a deeper stimulus on that one target muscle, and as a result, it's likely that you're going to feel it more in that muscle group, which is not a bad thing, not a bad thing at all. In fact, you may even have more of what we would loosely refer to as that muscle burn, that discomfort and sensation, because the fatigue is more concentrated. It's isolated into a smaller amount of muscle mass, and so therefore you're likely to feel it more. Many of you know this experience on the lateral raise, the one where you bring your elbows up out to the side and we're working the deltoid or the shoulder. That generates a ton of muscle burn. Some of these movements are going to feel a little bit like that because the exercise is isolating the fatigue into one muscle group at one moment. So again, don't be afraid of this. It's not a bad thing. You've all mastered the A and the B line well. You've performed those exercises effectively for many, many years, and now we're going to bring that into how we strength train on the C line at the same time. But most of these movements are isolated movements where we get one muscle group and you're likely to feel it a little more than you do on some of those A line exercises. And then number 5 here is we're going to be producing healthy muscle damage. When you think about the intensity, the effort that you put into the exercise, think about this as a concentrated dose of medicine. We're targeting a small area on your body. It might be your neck muscles, which is going to be part of the workout. It might be the lumbar spine, which is the low back, which is part of the workout. So we're concentrating the intensity, the effort, the fatigue, the stimulus into a small amount of muscle tissue, and therefore we're producing some of that normal cellular damage, that muscle damage that goes along with strength training. And so this simply reinforces the need for your post-workout protein. Now the timing on this is perfect because we just updated our protein guide and made it more complete, more thorough, made it more specific. So if you haven't seen this, you probably haven't seen this yet because I just finished it today. So get your hands on a copy of the updated protein guide to make sure you're getting adequate post-workout protein to benefit from these new C-line workouts. And again, remember, when you strength train, protein sensitivity increases significantly. What does that mean? It simply means that your body is better able to absorb and use protein after the workout for the building of new muscle. And so we're going to recommend some post-workout protein either immediately, if that's convenient for you, or within 1 to 2 hours after your workout. But get your updated protein guide as a way of seeing how much protein you should have after the workout, how much protein you should be eating at your meals as well. So this will be a handy reference that is fresh and updated to help you get more out of your C-line workout. So what have we basically said here tonight? A couple key things. Number 1, this is an introductory workout. There's a lot of teaching and learning that's going to take place. We've said these are new movement patterns, so you're going to have some muscle soreness. Not a big deal. That will diminish. That will go away over time. You're likely to feel awkward. Again, very normal when you're practicing new movement patterns. You'll get better at that. You're going to get a ton of coaching from me along the way. We're working these muscles directly, so you're going to feel it, and you're going to feel a little more of that burn both during and after the workout. Doesn't mean you can't do it, doesn't mean it's not effective, but you're going to feel it in these target muscles as well. And lastly, because we're inducing healthy muscle damage, we do have to pay attention to our post-workout protein to get the most out of these workouts, as well as your A and B line workouts at the same time. So that's to prepare you for your first C-line workout, which is coming soon. In the meantime, if you want to learn, again, how MedFitness makes life better for its clients, go to medfitnessprogram.com, and you can always view this video at our Learning Center at medfitnessprogram.com/blog. Thanks for watching tonight, guys. I will see you next time.